So something amazing happened. My neighbor came over and knocked on my door and asked if he could put my horses in his pasture because he was tired of mowing it. As you know, Rose had lost a bunch of weight because of having a baby, and our pasture was pretty well eaten down. So it was awesome that he let us put our horses in there. So thanks to the wonderful gate that we put in, we were able to just open up our gate and let our horses in his pasture. We have to leave it closed though because he does not have a fence suitable for goats, so our goats would get out of his yard. So here is our baby just lounging around in the neighbor's pasture. You can see Kara looks amazing. She was a little bit thin before. Now she looks a lot better. Then we have Rose, who has put on a significant amount of weight. We are incredibly thankful for our neighbor. We really do have amazing neighbors here. And the most amazing thing happened. The pasture you see on the other side of this fence, that neighbor came over and said that I could also put animals in their pasture because they don't want to mow it and it is extremely overgrown. So we are going to be working on some way to maybe open up this fence to make it easier for them to go in there, maybe put a gate in, or we'll just lead them around to their yard. And then he did say that they need a fence that goes from the back across the pasture. So we have extra panels we can always take over there if we need to do that. But yeah, it's pretty amazing because I was just thinking about taking my horses out to my grandpa's where he has 15 acres because of the amount of weight that this mare had lost. And then my neighbor came knocking on my door. And then the other neighbor saw me out here and just came over and asked if I wanted to put my animals on his property. Come to say hello. You can see she's doing a lot better. She doesn't have ribs poking out anymore. Her backbone's not poking out. She looks good. Say how much I love Logan, my ranch dog. He's a very versatile dog. He's great at moving horses for us. He's great at getting goats for us. He's also really good at finding chickens when they don't go back into the barn. On 3 occasions now, we've gone to lock the chickens up and we've had a couple of hens hiding, and so I told him to go find them, and sure enough he did. Bo's a really good dog too, but he is not a ranch dog. He is not good with small animals. He killed our turkeys and can't be around the chickens because I'm afraid of him getting into them also. He's only out in the pasture right now because the chickens are all in the coop at the moment. Amazing neighbors, amazing dog, and all of our other fun animals. What more could you ask for? Dang goats decided they wanted to be with the horses, so they went through the boards that we had put under the fence to keep them from getting in. And they're both very mad at me because I shaved them last night. And so they do not want to come to me. Poor Lily. Getting shaved. Our very first goat show today. Right now they are showing the mini lamachas, and then we will go take our Nubians in for the Mini and Nubian show. There's the first, second, third, and so on place for the lamachas.
Right around here, sis. So come line up right about here, sister. And then get on the other side of the boat.
Well, guys, we decided on a name for this little girl. We decided to name her Lily. She was born in May, and May's birth month flower is Lily of the Valley, so that is her registered name. We kind of got the idea from Dawson, because he kept saying name her Mayflower because she was born in May. So we ended up naming her the Flower of May.